Mm, mm, mm. Hey guys, thank you guys for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Just give us a few more minutes and I can get started. Be out here um, swapping flies and everything else. They keeping bees come over here. Wows. I really, 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 really appreciate you guys more than you know tuning in today. The whole purpose of we're gonna go ahead and get started, or should I start off by saying, Miss Juicy Baby? There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all my supporters, all my listeners, everybody that's tuning in today. The whole purpose of today is to set the record straight. To let people know exactly the real reason why I'm no longer on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So if y'all don't mind bearing with me, because believe it or not, this is going to be a little difficult for me, because I'm one of the most private reality stars that you will ever meet. Certain things I just rather leave alone. And so this is kind of like a vulnerability for me to have to open up certain things that I normally don't do. So I've even tried to write down what I wanted to say and wasn't able to do so. So I will be going off the dome. It took me today to realize that you can't write down 12 years. So anyway, to make a long story short, whew, as everybody know, I've been with the Rickey Smiley Morning Show for a little bit over 12 years. And as of December the 20th, should I say, or December 19th, I decided to leave. The reason why it took so long for me to let my fans know the reason why I was gone is because out of respect for my colleagues and the respect for my boss, Rickey Smiley. I did not want to really say anything but let things be. Until recently, a live video was posted on the Rickey Smiley page by the new producers of the show, of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, where some false information was given out. So I just want to clear the air, set the record straight, and let everybody know. So it is a bittersweet ending, because of the simple fact that 12 years you've grown to know people as family, and so you thought, and you've grown to know them as family, the chemistry, the love, the connections, everything. But and it had to come to an end. So I know you was told recently by the live video that was posted that the reason why I left was because I was filming. Because I had to film Little Women Atlanta. I'm a part of Little Women Atlanta. Everyone knows. And there's no way that I would be able to film that show and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show move to Dallas, Texas. That is not the reason. So everybody would know. It wasn't because I had to film Little Women Atlanta and I couldn't be in Dallas. I was not fired. Other comments were saying that I was fired. So, again, that's another reason why I say I feel like I owed it to my fans and to my supporters, my listeners, and everybody else. I feel like if something was going to be said, again, this is my opinion, if something was going to be said, it should have been the truth or a corporate political comment should have been made. Such as, yes, Miss Juices is no longer with us. She decided to move on. We wish her well. And we wish her well on all of her future endeavors. Now, this is also a lesson learned. Everybody is different. Everybody comment and everybody handle things differently. That's not the way I would have handled it, but I feel like if something should have been said, it should have been said correctly or nothing been said at all. But again, that wasn't me making a statement, and so that was made. As you all know, I understand that my fans saw clean through that. That's another reason why I went ahead and came forward. Because there's no way, nowhere near the truth. Because it's impossible. Because the Rickey Smiley Morning Show have other personalities on the show that are also there and are filming Atlanta-based reality shows. Or don't have to be a reality show. Atlanta-based shows. And they are on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So you know that's not the truth. But I felt like I owed it to you guys to let you know the reason why I'm no longer on the show is because I was not offered a new contract to be on the new show. And when I wasn't offered a new contract to be on the new show, my lawyers worked very hard, tried very hard to get them to offer something, anything, and nothing was offered. So at that time, I had to realize what my worth was. Was I going to continue to go on and work another 12 years with someone that I have been working 12 years for under the same terms? Or was I going to move on? And so that was a lesson learned. So, because I know my worth and I know what God has for me is for me, I decided to move on. Because one thing I have learned, we can miss out on our blessings if we try to stay in a situation that we're not meant to stay in, or we're only there for a season. God put us in situations and places to be for a reason and for a season. You got to know when it's your time. If you don't know when it's your time, if you don't recognize it, you can miss out on your blessing. So, it was bittersweet at first. I was very, very upset at first, because I felt like all of the hard work, all of the people that I thought was family, I just thought everything was done for nothing. But the person that I am, because I'm rooted in God, I know who I am. And I've learned how to recognize when it's my time to move or when it's my time to stay. So on December the 19th, I turned in my resignation letter, letting them know that I would no longer be on the show. In December 2019 is when I turned in my letter. So come January 2020, I would not be a part of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Again, I knew my worth. Move on. Since I moved on, just like the blessings God had blessed me with that opportunity, He has blessed me many, 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 many more times. And plus, now I'm able to say, thank you, Rickey Smiley, for the opportunity and for the platform you gave me. Again, it was bittersweet because I've been around these same people for 12 years or more for some. But I don't hold nothing against them. I don't have any grudges. No, nothing. I love them. I appreciate, again, Rickey so many times much for the platform and for the opportunity that he gave me. Even though I would have loved to continue to go on with the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. But one thing I have learned, I'm not the one that read, write, and direct my life. God does. So no matter what I had in mind, that might not be the direction that God wanted me to go. Again, learn what you can learn when you need to learn it. So, I know some of you guys might have been expecting a bash, but this is not what you were going to get here. Again, I've moved on. The reason why it was brought up is because it was false information, and I wanted you guys to know the truth. Yes, Little Women is back. That's not the reason why I left. I will be on the new Little Women of Atlanta season 6, Lifetime. That's Little Women Atlanta. I just wanted to make sure y'all had the name correctly. It is on Lifetime. I will also be on Claws, which is on TNT. So, that is the reason why I'm no longer on the show. I have a lot of other things going on. I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate the love. I appreciate all of that. And I appreciate every last one of the members on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show that have reached out to me to check on me to make sure I was okay. I want to say, Brett, I love you. Happy birthday. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. Eva, you my girl. You already know. Head crack's no longer there. I love you. Rock T, I wish you well in all and everything you do. Special K, thank you for calling me and reaching out to me just to check on me. Not to be nosy, not to say what happened, no, nothing. All you guys that reached out to me, I appreciate it. And for the one, Ricky even reached out to me to check on me to make sure everything was okay. I'm good. With the staff, God has blessed me in ways that you guys would not even imagine. He has blessed me with a team that keeps me on my feet and keeps me ahead of the game. And because I have a team that I have, the Mimi Agency, and even the ones that like to stay behind scenes, Anika and Mr. Antoine, they keep me where I need to be and focus. So, again, it's not to bash Ricky. It's not to bash anybody. Not even the two new producers. Even though I feel like it could have been done a different way. But that's my opinion. I understand it looked like y'all didn't want to do it. That's what it looked like to me, and that's my opinion. It looked like y'all didn't want to do it and didn't know what to say. But it's okay, because I'm here to save the day. I resigned. I'm no longer on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I have moved on. And the reason, once again, is because I was not offered a contract, a new contract for the new show. I'm repeating myself for the people that wasn't there. I was not offered a new contract for the new show, and I refused to continue to go 12 years under the same terms. I love you guys. Follow me on all of my social media and YouTube, TikTok, you name it. I am on Cameo. I am on Taki. I'm wherever you can be. You're going to find Juicy. When this coronavirus is over with, you're going to be able to turn on the TV screen and you can find me up and down and all the way around. I'm not stopping because God is not through with me. Okay? Just know that. Love you guys. And Gary, I've been knowing you the longest. And I still, to this day, haven't heard from you. And that's sad. I'm just putting it out there. Everybody, thank you. I still love you anyway. And I'm going to pray for you that your health get better and increasing. And I forgot one person. I'm so sorry. I don't want to forget nobody. Beyonce Aloysius. Everybody know that we have never been on the best of terms. And it's okay. Because I still wish you well. Kiss those babies for me. Love you guys. Thank you. It's Miss Juicy, baby. And if you like this video, click the subscribe button. You know you want more of the juice.